If you're a new YouTuber like me, you probably spent hours working on a video that you thought was amazing just for the results not to match your effort. If this describes you, then this video is for you. When was the last time you picked up a hobby you knew nothing about just for the heck of it? Just to really throw yourself into something new and to find joy in steadily learning about something you know nothing about. You decide to finally get started and you're learning as you go, and 1 month later, you're still not very good at it. Then 6 months later, you're not good at it then either. But you're not upset or deterred, you're actually more excited. That's literally how I feel about YouTube. This thing I decided to start at the beginning of the year with little expectations has turned into something that I really enjoy. And I've said this before in other videos, but I really enjoy this process of starting something from scratch you know you're not good at and learning as you go. I feel like as we get older, it's so sad that we tend to lose this childlike wonder of learning new things. Just jumping into different things is how we figure out what we like and what we don't like, what we're willing to dedicate ourselves to so that we can eventually master that thing. But bills, working 5 days a week, and just life can do that. I get it. But I'm really glad that YouTube's what I decided to jump into. And I get why it's so easy to give up on here. The actual process of making a video is a lot. You get a genius idea, you script, you record, you make your thumbnails and optimize your titles, and then you post, and then boom, 22 views.
Embarrassing!
Then you compare yourselves to others, and it seems like everyone finds their videos and the almighty algorithm puts them in front of potential viewers and just forgets about you and your content. I think having that happen to me a couple of times and not feeling sorry for myself or instantly wanting to give up really kind of showed me that this is something that I really do enjoy. And I don't want to sound corny, but I feel like someone can learn a lot of life lessons from YouTube. Things like stepping out of your comfort zone, resilience, and just speaking with confidence and intention. One of the first videos I made was me talking about how I never really saw myself as creative enough for content creation. But here I am, forcing myself to grow by stepping out of my comfort zone and doing something I was so unsure of. I don't always love how I sound, but I want to get better with each video. So that's exactly what I do. The thing is, I literally talk to people for my job all day, every day. Someone comes to me about what they're going through and they describe their pain, their injuries, and I can chat all day. But sitting by myself in a room and talking to a camera during a video is just so different. You should really see what all my rough drafts sound like. But learning to speak with that same confidence and conviction the way that I talk to my patients, again, it's hard, but I want to get better at it. And going back to putting in effort and not always feeling rewarded, that's so understandable. I watch videos of YouTube growth creators and they discuss how so many people give up after like 10 videos or the low number of pages that actually have 1,000 or more subscribers. There are creators that have been doing this for way longer than I have and still aren't where they want to be. Why would I feel like a failure and give up when I barely made 20 videos? Now, obviously anyone that gets started on YouTube is going to want the benefits one day, the views, the sponsorships, the money. Knowing that you're not just making videos that get lost in the algorithm or get lost in the void of YouTube. Videos that people actually watch and enjoy. And I'd love to get there one day. Nobody wants to spend time doing something they feel like is a waste or something that isn't giving them any meaningful feedback. The feedback on YouTube being the usual results that you get from your videos. The views, the likes, the subscribers. And all that is somewhat important to me. I'll never lie and say I don't care about those things and that I don't look at them at all. Because that YouTube Studio app is helpful, but it can be just slightly addicting to look at. But those things, those metrics aren't really like the end-all be-all source of my enjoyment right now. I want to eventually end up like my friends on here that have really acted as role models and inspiration to me. I watched them grow and gain subscribers just by being themselves. And when I would talk to them when they first got started on YouTube, they never mentioned anything about like making money or being well known. They just wanted to start. And since then, they've organically built these communities of subscribers and viewers that genuinely show up for them and show up for their content. And now that I'm in their position at the beginning of my own journey, I get it. I want to get good because if I do that, the other benefits will come eventually too. Doing something like YouTube with only the end goal in mind just sucks the fun out of it. I record, I post, I learn, and I go about my day getting ready for the next video. I have a really small number of subscribers and I don't get that many views for now. But I don't care. I'm having fun. That's what matters the most. And that means I'm not wasting my time. So yeah, YouTube really is a great time and a lot of fun, even if no one's watching. If you're like me and you're figuring out this YouTube thing, let me know in the comments below. It'd be great to connect and chat. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.